Hello, welcome to ECBSC online classes. In this video, we will be covering pair of linear equations in two variables for class 10th. The topic is linear equations in two variables. It is part A video in the series on pair of linear equations in two variables. In the chapter on polynomials, we have learned that algebraic equations in the generic form f of x equal to an x to the power of n plus an minus 1 x to the power of n minus 1 plus an minus 2 x to the power of n minus 2 and so on, with real numbers as coefficients and positive integers as exponents, are called polynomials. In the given polynomial, an minus 1, an minus 2 and so on are called coefficients, and they have to be real numbers. Please take a note of that. And in f of x, powers of x, those are n, n minus 1, n minus 2 and so on, are called exponents, and these have to be positive integers. Please take a note of that. If you observe, f of x has only one variable, that is x, right? That is why f of x is called a polynomial in single variable. We also learned that degree of a polynomial is defined as the highest exponent of the terms in a polynomial. In the case of f of x, the highest exponent is n. That's why the polynomial f of x is called a polynomial of degree n. Please take a note of that. Polynomials of degree 1 are called linear polynomials. For example, f of x equal to ax plus b, p of x equal to 2x plus 3, k of x equal to minus x plus 6, and g of x equal to 1.1x minus 2.5, and q of x equal to 5x are linear polynomials in one variable. Please take a note of that. Now let's learn about linear equations in one variable. As we said, f of x equal to 2x plus 10 is a linear polynomial in one variable. When f of x is set to 0, means if f of x equal to 0, then it is called a linear equation. Please take a note of that. It means that 2x plus 10 equal to 0 is a linear equation in one variable. F of x equal to 2x plus 10 is a linear polynomial in one variable. That's why 2x plus 10 equal to 0 becomes a linear equation in one variable. Please take a note of that. Let's take a look at few examples of linear equations in one variable. Price of 10 apples is 100 rupees. This text problem can be written in mathematical way as 10a equal to 100. This can be rearranged and written as 10a minus 100 equal to 0. Here, in this equation, a is the variable and its power is 1. That's why this equation 10a minus 100 equal to 0 becomes a linear equation in one variable. Let's take a look at another example. Three angles of a triangle are x, 2x and x. We know that sum of angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. It means that x plus 2x plus x equal to 180 degrees. This can be rearranged and written as 4x minus 180 degrees equal to 0. Since the variable x is got power 1, this equation is also a linear equation in one variable. Please take a note of that. Now let's take a look at another example. Perimeter of a square of side x is 40 units. You can translate this into a mathematical equation as 4x equal to 40. That can also be written as 4x minus 40 equal to 0. This is also an example of linear equation in one variable. Now, based on this, we can write generic form for a linear equation in one variable as ax plus b equal to 0, where x is the variable and a and b are real numbers. Please take a note of that. Now I have a question. What about equation for perimeter of a rectangle? We have seen equation for perimeter of a square, right? That is a single linear equation in a single variable, right? Whereas now the question is, what about equation for perimeter of a rectangle? To answer that, I say that it is a linear equation in two variables. Let's try to understand that now. Perimeter of a rectangle of length x and width y is 20 units. This can be written as 2x plus 2y equal to 20, or this can also be expressed as 2x plus 2y minus 20 equal to 0. Both the equations are equally valid. If you observe these equations, variables are x and y and their powers are 1. That's why this equation is called a linear equation in two variables. The variables are x and y. Please take a note of that. Cost of 2 apples and 5 lemons is 40 rupees. That can be written as 2a plus 5l equal to 40, or it can also be written as 2a plus 5l minus 40 equal to 0. This is another example for a linear equation in two variables. Let's take a look at another case. Sum of two numbers, those are p and q, is 10. It means that p plus q is 10 is equal to 10. That can be also written as p plus q minus 10 equal to 0. This is another example for a linear equation in two variables. Now based on this, we can write a generic form for linear equation in two variables as ax plus by plus c equal to 0, or one can write it as ax plus by equal to c also. But one can choose to write the form they want. Let's stick to this notation, ax plus by plus c equal to 0, where x and y are the variables and a, b and c are the real numbers. Please take a note of that. We can write some more examples for linear equations in two variables. That is 2x plus 3y minus 5 equal to 0, x minus 2y minus 3.5 equal to 0, x minus 0y minus 2 equal to 0. Though this equation can be written as x minus 2 equal to 0, this can also be said that a linear equation in two variables because the coefficient of variable y is 0. Please take a note of that. If you write it as x minus 2 equal to 0, then it is a linear equation in one variable. But this can also be said that linear equation in two variables when coefficient of y is 0. I hope you understand that. Let's summarize what we have learned just now. We said that generic form of a linear equation in one variable is ax plus b equal to 0, where x is the variable and a and b are real numbers. And we also said that generic form of a linear equation in two variables is ax plus by equal to c. It can also be expressed in the form of ax plus by plus c equal to 0, where x and y are the variables, a, b and c are the real numbers. I hope you like the video. Please subscribe to our channel eCBSE Online Classes on YouTube and follow us on Facebook. Thank you.